Thoughts of doubt and fear are pathways to failure. When you conquer negative attitudes of doubt and fear, you conquer failure. Like attracts like. Whatever the conscious mind thinks and believes, the subconscious identically creates. There's not an instruction manual on how to deal with success, so you just have to rely on having great friends and a good team. Difficulties are opportunities to better things. They are stepping stones to greater experience. When one door closes, another always opens. As a natural law, it has to balance. I always knew I'd be in music in some sort of capacity. I didn't know if I'd be successful at it, but I knew I'd be doing something in it. Maybe get a job in a record store. Maybe even play in a band. I never got into this to be a star. Thoughts crystallize into habit, and habit solidifies into circumstances. I pack every minute I can with something to do. Thoughts are things. They have tremendous power. Thoughts of doubt and fear are pathways to failure. To hate another is to hate yourself. We all live within the one universal mind. What we think about another, we think about ourselves. If you have an enemy, forgive him now. Let all bitterness and resentment dissolve. You owe your fellow man love. Show him love, not hate. Show charity and goodwill toward others, and it will return to enhance your own life in many wonderful ways. I've only ever trusted my gut on everything. I don't trust my head. I don't trust my heart. I trust my gut. I feel quite sad for the young musicians coming up because they may never get to pay their rent properly. It doesn't matter what the genre. Nowadays, it's so much harder than it ever was. I draw on my memories but blended with a lot of fantasy. If your music is great, you will have fans, not because you have spent time chatting on social media. I like the idea of helping people help people. The moment I began to understand what was going on with the treatment of animals, it led me more and more in the way of the path I am on now, which is a complete vegan. There is no situation that could ever confront you that cannot be solved. Life takes on real meaning when you set values for yourself, regard yourself as worthwhile, and elevate your thoughts to things that are of God. There is a higher power. Turn to it and use it. It is yours for the asking. There's a moment in every man's life when he must decide what is wrong and what is right. I never took a grant or borrowed a penny from anybody. It was partially because I didn't really know how to do that, but secondly, my pride never would have allowed me to. In the beginning, it was about doing it the right way, on the merits of the music. I only write music for myself. I don't try and appeal to anyone else. A songwriter writes songs all the time, whereas just writing a song can be done by anyone, anytime. To be a celebrity, I couldn't think of anything more cringeworthy. There is little sense in attempting to change external conditions. You must first change inner beliefs, then outer conditions will change accordingly. I remember being in Hollywood at the age of 16 and marveling at the stars. The idea of being part of it never entered my mind. It was too far-fetched. There's a saying, it's easy to write songs, but very difficult to write great songs. I'm going through that right now.